Hey, Amel, wake up. Amel, we have to start the show.
Fine.
What's wrong?
It's just that I pulled an all-nighter last night studying for APs.
Yikes, that's rough. Glad I'm not taking any this year.
You're not helping.
Okay, sorry. Why don't we just start the show? Maybe it'll relieve some stress.
How would this relieve my stress? These lights are too bright. We're live on YouTube and there's a live audience right next to me. What if I forget how to talk?
You're not gonna forget how to talk. Trust me. I'm Megan.
And I'm Amel.
Welcome to Show 30. De-stress with us. AP season is right around the corner. The library will be closed on Wednesday, May 1st until Friday, May 17th. This means you will be unable to print, get a Chromebook loaner, and attend peer tutoring services. There will be a window open to the left of the library entrance for returns, book checkouts, and tech issues.
Something that's been really stressing me out is this TikTok ban. Concerns over the security of user data has put TikTok in a hot spot. Let's head to Rahul to learn more about this ongoing dispute.
The popular social media app has been under scrutiny in several countries. Just last week, President Joe Biden has signed the bill to effectively ban TikTok. Let's go see what this means for the future.
This decision follows similar actions taken by other countries, including India and China itself, where TikTok has faced accusations of sharing user information with foreign governments. The ban has sparked mixed reactions among users and experts alike. While some applaud the move as a necessary step to protect national interests, others argue that it infringes on freedom of expression and unfairly targets a platform popular among younger generations.
Well, there's a belief in at least in parts of the U.S. government and other parts, that if a Chinese company didn't own ByteDance, they wouldn't have access to the ByteDance data. Whether that is happening or not, no one seems to really know for sure, but there is a belief that it could potentially happen. I think anytime you add an app to your phone, you have to go through a screen, kind of grant permissions. What are you willing to share? What are you willing to allow? And I think a lot of times people just kind of mindlessly click through those without reading them. So I'd say read it, know what you're sharing, know what you're doing, know what you're giving away from yourself, and if you're uncomfortable with it, then don't do it.
Amidst the controversy, TikTok has released statements assuring users of its commitment to data privacy and security. The company has implemented measures to address concerns raised by regulators and continues to cooperate with authorities in affected countries.
The future of TikTok remains uncertain as legal battles unfold both nationally and internationally. For now, users are left wondering what's next for the app that has captured the hearts of millions of users worldwide. Until then, this has been Rahul, and back to the anchors at the studio.
Relax and join Arcadia Film at the Pitch Perfect Movie Night today from 6 to 8 p.m. at the South Field between the volleyball and tennis courts. Tickets can be bought from any Arcadia Film member or at the event. Included with your $5 admission is free popcorn, snow cones, and more. Hope to see you guys there.
It's almost the 5th of May. You know what that means. Cinco de Mayo, a holiday widely known in states but often misunderstood. So what exactly does Cinco de Mayo celebrate? Let's go to Kiley to learn more.
The 5th of May, better celebrated and known as Cinco de Mayo, is a widely celebrated holiday here in the States. Ironically enough, it is not as widely celebrated in Mexico. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the day the Mexican army obtained victory over the French in the Battle of Puebla in 1862. Here in the States, it is celebrated by many Mexican Americans who hold family gatherings, lively parties, and often go to parades and communal celebrations to celebrate with others. Its origins trace back to the unexpected victory against France in 1862. General Ignacio Zaragoza led the Mexican army to defeat a larger and better equipped French force under Napoleon III. The French advanced into Veracruz and forced President Juarez and his government to retreat. Despite facing 6,000 French troops led by Charles Latreille de Lorenzes, Mexican forces emerged victorious, securing their nation's pride. While not extensively observed in Mexico, Cinco de Mayo has grown to hold a significant cultural importance for many Mexican Americans, proving an avenue to celebrate their heritage while commemorating a historic event. Whether you celebrate with delicious foods, dancing to music, or embracing traditional customs, let the spirit of the day stay with you. Feliz Cinco de Mayo y de vuelta al estudio.
One way you can take your mind off APs is by going to the 41st Annual Spring Show. On May 4th at 4 p.m. in the North Gym, watch Arcadia Color Guard, Percussion, and middle schoolers perform. You can buy tickets for $10 from any Color Guard or Percussion member.
Every day, a variety of activities take place just minutes away at the county park. One of these activities is called lawn bowling. Seems like a very relaxing sport. With an active and welcoming community of players, this could be your next obsession. I'm a bit curious. Luckily, Ronan was at the scene to find out more.
Here at the Arcadia County Park, the Santa Anita Lawn Bowling Club has been enjoying a nice day of lawn bowling. What's that, you may ask? Well, let's find out. Lawn bowling has been around for centuries at this point, and even Walt Disney was a vocal supporter of the game. If you've never played it, don't fret. The Santa Anita Lawn Bowling Club offers free lessons and a brief instructional video on their website.
Lawn bowling, it's social, it's competitive, and it's fun. And when I was in high school, I was a big bowler and I did a lot of bowling. You know, that's not a lot of physical activity, but it was competition. So I was very competitive bowling a bowling alley with 10 pins, and I'm just as competitive out here as you may have noticed this morning. I don't have much confidence in their measuring.
Yeah. How long have you been lawn bowling for?
Over 20 years.
20 years.
It's not how long you bowl, it's how often you bowl.
There's people that are actually paid by sponsors just to bowl, kind of like there's, I guess, in the world of video games, there's gaming houses now where gamers get paid big money.
The game is simple. Throw the bowls at the jack. Whoever lands closest gets the point. Don't be intimidated by the competition. Bowlers of all skill levels are welcome to participate. And hey, you might even find that you're a naturally gifted bowler, like myself.
Did I win technically?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
look at me.
You have the closest one.
Woohoo.
Get 1 point.
So Mark, for a first-time bowler like myself, how would you say I did?
You did really great.
Oh, thank you. Scared me.
That was intentional. No, you did really great.
Thank you.
Our first-time bowlers don't typically bowl as well as you did here today, so you did really well. That was good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Okay.
fist bump me.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're interested in joining this tightly knit community or just trying out a new hobby, come on down to the greens or go down to the link below for more information. This has been Ronan Leader. Back to the anchors in the studio.
If you're stressed about college applications, don't fear. The counselors will be holding a Jumpstart Your College Applications workshop. This event will be taking place at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, May 21st through Google Meets. There will be lots of valuable information about four-year universities, financial aid, and more.
Last week, while I was studying my heart out, our school's fabulous orchestras danced their hearts out at the Performing Arts Center with their show titled Forces of Nature. These dancers worked hard to give their audience a captivating show. Let's head to Grace for a recap.
Thanks, anchors. My name is Grace McCloskey, and this past weekend I got the pleasure of watching Orchesis' spring production, Forces of Nature. With over 20 numbers, the group sure had a lot of work cut out for them. The show's theme, mentioned before, the Forces of Nature, circled around the four forces: earth, water, fire, and air, with an overarching force, harmony.
We really wanted to focus the show on highlighting individual strengths of every single member, because I think no matter what year it is, every single Orchesis company is unique in its own, and so really making sure that we had a show that highlighted everybody's individual strengths and how those individual strengths can combine together to make an extremely strong company.
Not only was the show theme new and unique, the way they presented the show with lighting and blocking was new and unique as well, dancing off of the stage and taking advantage of the whole PAC.
We're extremely proud that our program highlights not only professional choreographers that come in and work with the dancers, but also student choreography. I think it's something very powerful to say that 50% of our show is student choreographed.
And we've actually been prepping for the show since before school started in August. So all of that came together and we pulled through to make such a wonderful production.
Families, friends, classmates, and more came to the Performing Arts Center to support the company and experience this breathtaking show. All of the hard work was evident to the audiences of each performance night. As the dancers take their bows, let forces of nature ignite our fire and breathe us into creativity. Grounded in Earth's rhythm, let us find harmony in Earth's dance. This has been Grace, back to the anchors in the studio.
Want another fun physical extracurricular to get your mind off AP season? Then you can try out for a color guard at the CTE building on May 7th, 8th, and 9th from 4 to 6 p.m. No experience is needed. If you have questions, DM at Arcadia Color Guard on Instagram. This is open to all current 8th and 11th graders. Make sure to bring lots of water and extra clothes.
Whether it's jogging, walking, or hanging out with your friends, these are all activities that help boost your mental health and relieve stress. Maybe I should try it sometime. At this year's Autism Awareness Jog-a-thon, students were able to experience all of this and more. Let's head to Andrea to learn more about this event.
Thanks, anchors. This Tuesday, Girls Cross Country and peer mentors partner up again for their annual Jog-a-thon in honor of Autism Awareness Month.
The track was full of excitement with participants from all over Arcadia coming together for students with autism. There was music, raffles, free otter pops, and even exclusive Arcadia Invitational merch as prizes. But most importantly, the event helped raise awareness for students with autism and other disabilities.
So my favorite part about the Jog-a-thon was seeing classmates come out, teachers, some of my classmates' parents came out too. So that was really fun. It was really a powerful event for all of us to enjoy.
I think this event is really special because it really highlights the beauty of the Arcadia community. This is an event that was student-led. It's an event that was made by students for students. And I think it's really special because this isn't something that any high schools or campuses have seen before, and it's something that really grew out of a passion for raising awareness and just for running in general.
If you wish to support peer mentors in Girls Cross Country, be sure to donate to the GoFundMe link for more activities like these.
This event has been a great opportunity for our Arcadia community to come together and boost their mental health. This has been Andrea, now back to the anchors.
Megan, I'm still super stressed.
This isn't working. Wait, Amel, I might have a few things to help.
What's this supposed to do?
Relax you, duh.
Thanks, Megan. This worked wonders.
Okay, fine. Try this then.
Whoa.
Hey, can I play with some of that slime?
No, I only brought some for Amel.
Hey, I'm pretty stressed too, but not as much as our Apache sports teams this last week, who had their final games for the league title. So to start off our segment, let me tell you who had won Pacific League title. Boys volleyball had won league. Boys baseball had won league. Softball won league. Badminton or baseball, softball had won league. Track and field had won league. And last but not least, swim also won league. That is right, Apaches. Every single one of our amazing Apache Spring sports teams won Pacific League title in each of their respective sports and qualified for CIF. A huge congratulations from us here at Apache News to all of our Apache sports athletes. Each of their games was action-packed and full of excitement as they went to CIF. And luckily, we have some of our sports reporters covering a few of their games. To start us off, let's head over to Caroline, who is covering boys volleyball.
Thanks, Sunny. Our boys volleyball team has just come to the end of a phenomenal season. Let's take a look back at their historic performances this year.
Coming into the season, the Apaches started off strong with an 8-game win streak, their best start since the 2022 season. As they progressed through games, the squad continued to pick up wins, leading to a 31-3 overall record and going 9-1 in league. They secured their league championship with a win over rivals Crescenta Valley, 3-1, getting their first win against the Falcons since 2022. The boys beat Hillcrest with a score of 3-1, advancing to round 2 of CIF, where their season had come to an end.
Great job, boys. We look forward to watching you play on the courts again next year. This has been Caroline, and back to Sunny in the studio.
A hard-fought game by our boys who all did an amazing job coming this far. Next up, we hand it over to Katrina, who is covering badminton this week.
On both Tuesday and Wednesday, the badminton preliminary rounds for the CIF tournaments took place here in our very own North Gym. People were split up into singles and doubles and played in a single elimination bracket. In between matches, each player would get an up to 10-minute break. Badminton players from San Marino, Alhambra, South Pasadena, Mark Keppel, San Gabriel, and of course Arcadia competed against each other for the prospect of winning. 12 of our Apaches won first or second place in the preliminaries, meaning they would qualify for CIF championships. Make sure to check out CIF Round 1 later today. Now this has been Katrina, back to the studio.
Another great, hard-fought game by another great team. Again, an amazing and outstanding effort by our Apaches for making it so far. But like I said at the beginning of this segment, all of our Apache sports teams won league and qualified for CIF. So to end this segment off, let's go over the rest of the scores for this week. On Wednesday, boys tennis went against Redondo Union, beating them with a score of 14-4. On Thursday, baseball faced Long Beach Poly, ending their game with a score of 3-0. And softball played against King Wolves, finishing their game with a score of 1-6. Today, members of swim will have their final meet at Mount Sac at 4. On Saturday, track and field has their preliminary game at Trabuco Hills. And on Sunday, badminton has their Southern Section Team Championship game. So, if you have time this week, make sure to head out to see our Apaches perform at their best. This has been Sports with Sunny, giving a huge congratulations to our Apache athletes, now handing it back to our stressed out anchors. Fight on!
You know, this show has really helped me de-stress.
I'm glad you feel better. It was a slime, wasn't it?
Yep, and I feel so ready to take all my tests now. So, can I have that slime again?
No, Amel, we have to end the show first.
My stress is coming back again.
Whatever. You know what will leave our stress a little bit more, though?
If you follow all our socials down below.
We wish you all the best of luck this AP season.
Bye!
Bye.